Like many movies, the Bourne Legacy has been released in the US way before its European release date. It's just not fair. However, after watching the trailer, I had a feeling that I'd seen this movie too. Because it was so goddamn long. I'm serious. Do not watch the trailer. I still was pretty anxious to see it though, because the Bourne trilogy is one of my all-time favorites. It doesn't happen often that I like the second and third part more than its first. So can it be possible that the fourth will do the same? Let's find out. The movie deals with the fallout of the previous movies. We see several agencies cleaning up their mess and involvement with the whole super agent program. We follow one agency cutting off their entire program, meaning they have to get rid of all their agents, researchers and research. Jeremy Renner's character Alex Cross and Rachel Weisz's character Dr. Martha Shearing escape this execution, and for that reason they are being chased down. While they are being hunted down, they are also on the search for Alex Cross's medication, because he needs that to maintain his super agent powers. And that's it. What that means for the story, I'll have to get to the characters. Alex Cross, played by Jeremy Renner, who actually does a really good job, makes for a severely less interesting character than Jason Bourne. It is a lot less interesting, because it just makes him a super agent without anything extras for us to make him more memorable. And it's a shame, because like I said, the acting is pretty solid, but I just couldn't care for him as much as I did for Jason Bourne. Rachel Weisz's character, Dr. Martha Shearing, has that exact same problem. She plays one of the scientists that do research on the drug they give their super agents, and after they decided to wipe it all clean, she escapes the execution and then goes on the run with Alex Cross. And you know, that's it. There isn't anything more to add to this character, and therefore just isn't interesting to watch. Eric Breyer, played by Edward Norton, has the exact same problem again. He is just the bad guy hunting them down no matter the cost, and that's it. No additional conflicts, nothing. All these actors do a phenomenal job, but the characters they play just don't have a lot to them. And I was very disappointed, because the actors deserve a lot more. The whole movie experience did feel like a Jason Bourne kind of movie, but more because it dealt with the story and had the shaky cam. However, the story in the Bourne Legacy felt completely unnecessary. It's as the creators were like, hey, those Bourne movies were such a success. How can we make another movie? Ooh, wait, I know what. Let's bring in some other agent, combine it with some agency that we haven't mentioned in the previous movies, and let's play around with that a little, you know? It honestly felt like that's what they were doing, and all the reference they have to the original trilogy in this one felt like they just put that in to remind us we were watching a Bourne movie. Like they themselves were like, oh shit, we have to name Jason Bourne again because else people will forget. A stupid mistake. Because if they had not slapped Bourne on the title, I did not have to compare it to the amazing trilogy. Now I have, and it lacks in every single way. And now my complaints about the shaky cam. Another Hollywood trick that I'm not that fond of. Because most of the time it is overused and it just makes me fucking nauseous. Like in this one, it works really well for the chase scenes, the fight scenes and even some intimate moments. But there were a lot of scenes where it was completely unnecessary. There was this one scene where Rachel Weisz's character was walking towards the camera, nice quiet scene, and the camera shook like the cameraman was having a mental breakdown and I had to swallow my vomit. It was that fucking bad, man. I mean, stop it. It's not needed. Just use it in the scenes where it works and leave the other scenes alone. You do not have to use it all the fucking time. I mean, seriously, what's next? Me doing reviews like this? You like this? You like me doing reviews like this? Fuck! So those are the two things that they brought in from the Jason Bourne movies into this one. And at the same time are also the negative factors from this movie. They should not have exploited the success of the Bourne trilogy and make an independent spy movie. Wait, I didn't like the ending either, because there was no ending. I'm serious. After watching it for like 2.5 hours, where the pace was getting really intense, it just stops. It's not like a open ending or anything. It just stops. I actually sat through the credits just not believing it just stopped. I'm serious, I couldn't believe it. Conclusion. The Bourne Legacy starts off like a Bourne movie and at times feels like a Bourne movie too. But do not get fooled. Even though the performances were top notch, this is an insult to the amazing trilogy. So if you are a huge fan of the Bourne trilogy, do not watch it. It is not worth your time and money. And you know what? I take back what I said in the beginning. Go watch this trailer and you would have seen the entire movie without having to feel sick because of all the shaky cams. If you do decide to watch this movie anyways, do yourself a favor and imagine it is called like the Cross Legacy or something, and ignore all the references to the Bourne trilogy. You might enjoy it then. IamZani. Keep in mind, doing this for myself, but more for you. See you guys next time.